Apparently I'm gay on the internet or whatever.
On the internet?
Who farted?
Bro, we got violent Brandon back.
Oh,
Nobody's a skinhead till it's shower time.
You can say what you want now.
Say what you like.
Brandon's gonna say the N-word.
I can say Nick.
Isn't here.
Nick is not here.
Yeah, sorry. You won't.
Eli's watching his life flash before his eyes.
Here, you want the problem with communism? Etc. For 2.5 hours.
About communism.
That last episode,
now-
he even said, he was like, I didn't talk about communism that much in that episode. I was like, I think you talked a lot about communism.
I think there was a 35-minute rant about communism.
I was watching the episode because I wasn't there for it. I was just watching through it. I'm like, Nick, you almost exclusively talked about communism.
I think that's
People
right,
love
Sean.
it.
That was the text. He's like, I really didn't talk about communism that much.
He did talk about the weeaboos a lot, which now that he's here, I can say that German tanks were most definitely better than American tanks.
Since he's not here, we only talk shit about our friends when they aren't here.
Yeah, like real men.
Speaking of Jake's.
You're doing great.
Oh wait, we got to do.
We got to do the intro. Well, we got to wait. Let me grab.
Shall we throw me one?
Shit. Can I have 2 more, please?
Can I have 5?
It's nearly noon.
It's 11:57 in the morning.
Nearly noon.
One. They're cooling down. So.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a great way to say they're warm.
Yeah. Nothing better than a hot claw on a Wednesday morning.
Oh my
Rodeo
god,
cold, my
we sound
boys.
terrible. It's Wednesday at 11 o'clock, and we're doing this.
We wouldn't normally be doing this if you didn't have a flight later.
I know. Oh fuck, I know.
This is the earliest podcast we've ever done.
We wouldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
3, 2, 1. Synchronicity.
Always gets me.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unsubscribed podcast. I'm joined today by Eli Double Fat, Brandon Herrera, and King Trout. Myself, Donald Operator. Thank you so much for being here.
All right, just stop talking.
Now you can leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. See you guys later. Fuck.
Oh, cut it right here.
You got some cum in your mustache.
Dude,
Just yeah, there you go.
God damn it, Brandon.
What? Now it's mine. Now you don't like it.
When you're on your knees begging for it 2 hours ago, now you got dried cum in your mustache. It's a big deal.
2 large black men 69ing by Zach Bryan.
Jake, plate. One guy puts his dick in another guy's dick in his foreskin, filling it up like a balloon by Zach Bryan.
It's one of my
We're
favorites.
gonna have to bleep like half of that.
That first 3
In the
minutes.
first- yeah.
AI's just like,
Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the demonetized episode of the Unsubscribed podcast. Uncle Trout's in the house and he's drunk and horny.
So there is a story behind what are Zach Bryan songs.
I think we mentioned it on the podcast
Did we
before,
mention it
but I'm not
before?
sure.
Yeah,
There's more lore to it now, though.
We pissed. So if you guys don't know Jake Watson from Corridor Digital, he's our attorney, and we're coming back from a live show, and he just wanted to listen to Zach Bryan, and we started saying shit like, "What's it?"
it's a 2-hour drive too.
It was,
Yeah.
we were driving back from Austin and sorry, I'm doing my thing where I interrupt Cody.
No, it's fine. Keep going.
Okay. Stop talking, boy. On our way back from Austin, he wanted to play Dolly Parton when we're all drunk at like 1:30 in the morning. We're like, stop being gay.
Dolly might be good, not the time.
No, after our live show, we were shit wrecked.
Yeah, leaving
Nick-
Austin. So I requested the song Leaving Austin by Zach Bryan. Jake took issue with that. Go on.
No, yeah. So we just started screaming. We made him so mad.
Because he's like, Zach Bryan's gay.
Yeah.
And so
In My Foreskin by Zach Bryan.
Yeah, we're like, Jake, play 4 men having an and coming on each other by Zach Bryan. He's getting so mad.
That dude got mad. Like, Jake, it takes a lot to get Jake mad, but we found
Not true.
No, never
That's-
mind.
that is
Never
not.
mind.
Dude, I'm a master of pushing that boy's buttons.
Wow, we're really good friends.
you guys had a long car ride together.
Dude, hotel rooms get cold at night. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you need the embrace of an attorney to keep you warm in the New Mexico desert at night.
Then you forget they're all cold-blooded.
Yep. Hey. Also, I call him the group's dad, and he's only like 6 years older than me.
On the last podcast, we talked about how we did the World War II skit. We did Tiny Guns 3 for Corridor Digital. Trout and Jake did a 20-hour road trip together to get the costumes for the skit.
Those uniforms, that's an insane drive. They're like, yeah, we're flying out this day. I was like, I hate fucking drive. I despise road trips. They're my least favorite thing. So thank you guys for doing that.
Anytime. We were just worried we were going to get pulled over with an SUV full of SS uniforms.
Which, while sketchy, not illegal.
Welcome to America. We love the First Amendment.
You would probably be tossed under the jail in Germany.
Well, Cody, if you pulled somebody over and they were in SS uniforms,
You would high five
and
them.
they're like, where are you going? To
Brothers.
Texas?
He's like, you're late for the meeting. Hurry up.
I'll give you a police escort.
You walking up, the cop's like, get out of here.
Oh,
and then that guy's like, what? The other police officer is like, oh, that was donut operator? He's like, who? Just let the Nazi drive away.
God, we keep coming up with skits after we don't have the fucking uniforms anymore.
Yeah.
We can. What was used the one in our closet?
True,
Cody
true.
Sunday's best.
Man, I love being able to say funny jokes again. This is going to be my favorite part. Not that I ever really stopped.
Brandon lost by 1%.
Less, right?
It was
less-
it was depends on how you measure it, but yeah, it was less than 51-49.
Which is, for reference, it's like 400 votes.
Yeah, 400 out of like 30,000.
Yeah, so it's your fault because you didn't go out and vote.
Yeah, it's actually 300 of your faults. If you're in District 23 and you didn't vote, this is all your personal responsibility. I hope you enjoy the next 2 years.
Sons of bitches.
My bad.
Oh yeah.
It's all my fault.
No, I mean honestly, like if I can do the quick spiel real quick.
No, we actually, Eli wrote these questions out for you.
okay.
But go, the quick spiel, because it was the idea of like Brandon's election this entire time. You guys have been on this journey.
It's been wild. It's been wild. This entire experience has been fucking amazing. It's been hell. I've really hated pretty much every part of it. But I did get to meet a lot of amazing people. I've got a lot of new people that I call like very good friends. And really, we did what was almost fucking impossible. Like taking on an incumbent is hard. Taking down an entrenched incumbent like Tony Gonzalez was, a very well funded one of the best funded incumbents in the state of Texas, nearly impossible. Let alone to do it while being outspent 10-1 by someone with no political experience, a fucking YouTuber who says "come" on the internet. That should have never happened. We should have never won through the primary, let alone go into a runoff where we lose by like 400 votes. This will be studied in poli-sci for the next decade. This is such a anomaly. I cannot stress how grateful I am of the entire team.
Posting almost won an election.
It's
So fucking close. Like it was like it's alarming how close that
He
was.
spent $10 million combating being cyberbullied by us retards.
Well, dude, it was crazy. And then watching, as you said, you're under 30, you're doing a political race. You're fighting an entrenched incumbent. And then also, I learned I hate politics even more than I thought I hated politics.
Same.
For corruption, you're like, what the ever? It's like, oh, it's just lying. That is all you have to do to get where you need to be. It's lying and spending a mass amount of money.
Yep.
Mass amount of money.
To push lies. Like, and known lies, really.
And then when I found out congressmen get fucking pensions, dude, you should have heard my 3-hour drunken rant about that. It's a public service.
So I don't understand. Like, okay, so a typical working man needs to do 20 years to get a pension, right? All right, if you want a congressional pension, 20 years sounds fair to me. I don't want you there for that long. In fact, I'd love term limits, so you shouldn't fucking be there. But if you want a pension, you need to do the same time as blue collar guys. 6 years, 5 years, something like that. It's 3 terms. And then in 3 terms, you get a fucking 6-digit pension for life.
And what? You get benefits and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, public service. Public service.
It's wild, man. You gotta be a cop for 25 years to get a pension, you know?
Yeah, I mean, a sergeant major.
Yeah, but
of the
they don't
Army.
do actual service like congressmen do. What do they do? Serve their community or something?
Boo hoo. God dang, dudes.
It's sickening. It's like the people that are in charge are voting to give themselves, golden parachutes, and that I don't know.
And you, like for all of you that you weren't, like I said, watching it. So Brandon's doing his YouTube channel, doing the podcast, doing the live shows at that time too, because it's still going on. And then watching you, if you want to see a phone going off or meeting after meeting, or how much you traveled, because Monday, for reference, how many places did you go Monday for your talks? You had
That one was easy because it was just Bear and Medina County, but we had 4 different campaign events, like speeches, rallies, on top of all the media we were doing already, on top of, like you said, the podcast, live shows,
Your own channel.
Yeah, the YouTube and also like running a gun company.
I was also owning a successful business at the same time. You were fucking
busy, dude.
I thought you were gonna die there for a minute.
So did my doctor.
So did my heart.
Thanks, cocaine.
We powered through.
Brandon.
I almost had to go on the diet of the typical service worker. Fucking cigarettes and coke. But no, I
just turn into King Trout.
Hey now. I also drink beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't deny doing coke with those glasses on.
My parents watch this.
I'll deny everything.
Yeah, I already said the 6-letter F word and cum 4 times, but I'm like, I've never done cocaine.
We don't do drugs. No, it's actually kind of rough because even during all of this, I quit Adderall a long time ago. So I was doing all this all natural, which is
shit. You're just raw dogging it.
Raw dog in life.
Well, I had,
minus with booze.
yeah, some help,
something to keep the shakes away.
Was like so. What your drives? You drive what max like 10 hours, 6 hours on some of your like to do talks and events.
The people don't realize how big District 23 is. It's the biggest district in Texas. It is the hardest district to campaign in Texas because I go from my home in San Antonio and drive 7.5 hours west. I have not hit the end of my district.
See, that's it's like the size of Massachusetts.
Oh, way bigger.
Yeah.
That is
like
one
5
district.
Massachusetts.
Yeah,
District
one
23
district.
District 23 is like the size of England, right?
It's the size of like a handful of states.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
England.
like-
Yeah, that's great. You were like
half the states in the country or something.
you'd be a king. That's your just district to run. That shit.
Yeah, I mean it's all the way from San Antonio to El Paso and everything south, like all along the border, the entire Mexican border, essentially with Texas.
You were like, I want to choose hard mode, the largest district and the one with the most problems.
See, that's the thing. I didn't choose it. I just lived there and decided, wow, I really don't like the way my congressman's voting, so I did something about it.
Have we ever told the Yellowstone story?
I don't think we ever have, and I am glad we waited until after.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
So-
this story. Now I'm like, wait.
Brandon ran for Congress because him and I
We looked into it because of this, but
we looked into it a little bit more. But the idea started when Brandon and I got really drunk and we're watching Yellowstone one night, and John Dutton he became the
governor of Montana.
Governor of Montana.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, we should do something like this.
because he was just kind of a G in office, just I am not progress. I am the stone that progress bashes against, like some shit like that. It's like,
Yeah.
that's
And
pretty
so
metal.
we said we were both going to run. And then I was like, all right, you're fucking much better spoken than me, and you're much smarter than me. So I'll just back you and use my social media to help you. And that's where it all started.
And that's
Just-
where you became the sleep paralysis demon of a sitting congressman.
You wake up and you can't move and you want to scream, and there's just a shadowy figure in the corner. He's like, "You're fucking gay, dude."
That's it. It's just in the wall. It's like on the wall, on the ceiling. It's just whispering you're gay.
He crawls out of the closet. I just came out of the closet.
Crawling up
About
the
time
wall.
you did.
Homo.
But it always starts with, "Hi, everyone."
Not again. Not again.
No.
Make a horror movie from Tony Gonzalez's perspective of Donut haunting him. The door opens.
It's like a meat canyon skit.
Oh,
Like Tony
God.
against the wall, or Tony against the wall, just gripped on, looking around like a lizard. Yeah, it's like gay. He goes out the door, scurried down the hallway.
God. But no, I mean, what was funnier too is on top of that, we were look, we could actually, we could probably pull it off. And I'm like looking at my district, and that's when I really got interested, because I've always been like in politics, but like looking into the votes of Tony and like looking into a lot of that stuff is where I started getting like genuinely ticked off. But what was funnier is we said that, look, this was right after the elections in November in 2022. We're like, dude, if John Fetterman can get elected,
Frankenstein.
that man is a literal stroke victim.
He's actually Fetterman's monster. Fetterman was the scientist.
Oh my God.
Anyway, you please, while you're ahead, I'm out.
Good night, everybody.
Please have put up a picture of Fetterman for that. because if you're not a political junkie, that was the funniest shit I've heard all day.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you peaked.
that's funny. I saw somebody talking.
Damn, it's
about
only
him.
been like 15 minutes.
I saw somebody talking about him because he's been getting more conservative lately and taking some like oddly conservative, stances for a Democrat. And somebody said, "Damn, homie must have had a stroke of genius."
Fucking internet. It'll never lose. Jesus Christ. So
I love being able to make these jokes again.
you're like, it's back. Oh, thank God. We got our friend back,
Let me
guys.
say the naughty words.
I'm free.
It was
like
going to be a weird time for if you won. We were like, okay, where's the line now? Because we have no idea. You're like active sitting congressman. We'd just be like,
I would have just like if there was anything super edgy being said, I'll still sit here. I just want Chase to like blur me out so you can't tell.
Punch into just my face when I talk about bringing out the guillotines.
it's just blurred is really hilarious because it doesn't change, it just turns on and then
Yeah.
turns off after the conversation's over.
Literally.
It's like, we know it's Brandon there.
Doesn't matter.
Can't
Good
prove
luck.
it.
Good luck putting that shit in a mailer.
Shit, Cody's talking about the blacks again.
I think when you said the, it makes it worse.
Does it? There was really no way to make that good.
Cody's talking about black people. Cody's talking about the blacks. What sounds way more.
It's like every time I'm driving through, San Antonio with Cody, I'm like, no, they're called people of color now, not the other way around, Cody.
But look at their skin.
We all get blurred out. It just got so wide, all of us are blurred out.
It's okay, my
Cody's
wife's
over there
black.
floating.
She goes to a different school.
It's okay, my wife's black. She's from Canada, so like you probably would never meet her, but
Meanwhile, Dylan Johnson, like, really?
should I know who this is?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No, I don't.
I just got his name.
No, this
wrong.
is great content.
The TikTok guy or the guy who does the reels and
Oh,
like fights animals, like fights
Oh, yeah.
animals and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle DJ.
Dijon.
Oh, yeah,
Dijon.
yeah. Uncle Dijon. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, damn! I used his fucking government name.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
why I
yeah.
didn't recognize him.
Yeah,
Uncle
all of us
Dijon,
were
thank
just
you.
like,
I'm like, God, if I got your name wrong, I'm so fucking sorry, but I thought that's what it was. Sorry, I
Uncle
actually
Dave.
know you for who you are.
No, only pretend internet friends.
I still have you as King Trout on my phone.
That's fine. Everyone does.
I go to I type in Connor all the time.
Connor
like
King.
who's the? Oh yeah, I am
Like
the
my
king.
phone
Maybe.
doesn't recognize.
Yeah, I came down. Nobody knew my actual my slave name, and I had an inside joke to myself that I was going to find out which one of you leaked it first, and it was this fucker.
Yeah, surprise.
I know.
I would have never done that. Well, I typed in Connor on Twitter and it pops up 18 times, Cody. I was drunk.
Yeah.
Look, I make accidents sometimes, like leaking administrative results face before anyone.
Multiple times.
Yeah. Sometimes my vlog edits get a little sloppy, and I apologize. But no one called on to it until after. There was one comment that was like, "Was that administrative results?" And I deleted it immediately. No one ever said
That one
anything.
guy knew. He was like,
Yeah, he's like, I've done the math. Anyway, Cody's address is 1234.
racist lane.
Don't tell them where I live.
They show
Jesus,
up.
it was a
This
joke.
was
You like, fuck.
Oh my god,
This was his address.
it's actually real.
It's real.
Just
Google
across
card.
fucking-
Cody's just standing out front watching the Google car drive by.
He's just examining the driver.
the cross burning in my front yard.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, how's it
Man,
feel not running for Congress?
So much better.
They're like, hey, what was one of the? I know you've showed some clips. I don't know if you ever did it here. Some of the people that would get mad or the craziest story during your political. You had that one. Was it a woman that just got up and left?
Oh, I had a fucking
Psycho?
psycho lady. And you
Oh,
were
she
both
was
there.
crazy, dude.
She was legit insane, like schizophrenic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this he showed me, or you just told me about it, but that's where you get to see how people cannot rationally behave or even just like comprehend. It's like, I should listen to somebody talk.
This lady might have had a real mental illness.
Did we tell this story on here yet?
I don't think so.
So yeah, Brandon and I, it was a town hall event at a library, and Brandon and I walk out of the bathroom, and this lady is like, "Did you know that these water fountains taste different?" And if you look there, this water fountain says 1111.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And my son is in the Air Force. And we're like, ma'am, that's
in unison. She's like, well, can you explain that? And we're both like, it's probably the filter. Like almost at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
And she's, well, I just don't know. Did you go to church this morning? I know I did. I'm like, ma'am, it's Tuesday.
yeah.
The fuck are you talking about? But anyway, we go in there and
We're just super polite to her, and
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, we don't know what's going on. Sorry to hear about the water tasting different, and then we go into the event.
so I'm speaking, and it's probably a room with like maybe 80 people in it, something like that, in the library. And I make the mistake of saying the word dude.
Yeah.
Because I was saying like, oh yeah, there's some bad dudes coming across. Something like that. Like I'm referencing something.
You were talking about how at the southern border there are like Islamic terrorists coming across the border currently.
Who've been caught and shit
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like, yeah, so they're grabbing these dudes and blah, blah, blah. She's like, she goes off. She's like, dudes, call them what they fucking are. They're terrorists. And I've heard enough. And like, just like,
She goes,
makes
this
a
country
big
is about to
stink.
be in a civil war.
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of his speech. She just stood up and started screaming this shit.
And it's like she was acting like I was afraid to say the word terrorist. I'm like, okay, terrorists. I was just, it's like basically a pronoun at that point. What? And yeah, she just like had a big schizo fit. Said the same like things over and over, which is why I'm like thinking actual mental illness, maybe like where she was saying the same like, my son is in the Air Force. I went to church this morning. Like those were kind of her tics almost.
Oh, just repetitive talking.
Yeah, and then she stormed out after cursing all of us out.
Yeah.
And,
Got a round of applause on her way out.
Well, because I leaned over and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, there's bumper stickers." Fucking everybody just started laughing.
Just hit her with a one-liner.
Hey! Let him cook.
Buffalo Brandon.
I love. I loved getting to handle people like that.
Oh, hey, would you like to see the video of it?
I don't know if the audio is good enough.
Oh, it's
the audio's
not. Damn it, Jamie almost pulled it up.
Jamie, pull up a picture of that blurry picture of Sasquatch.
Just put it there. Like,
We gotta keep them visually entertained. Jamie, pull up Subway Surfers. Jamie, split the video vertically and put Subway Surfers on the top half. Or that video game where the trucks are going down the ramps.
Jamie, play me and my gay ass Zach Bryan.
Yeah, dude, if you could play 4 bodybuilders pissing on each other by Zach Bryan, that would be really great.
The more lore to that last night. Fucking, I was talking to Jake about that, and we were bullshitting about that whole thing. I said, we were about to get one of our friends who was good at AI music to literally make like me and my big gay by Zach Bryan and give it to you and just send it over to you. And he's like, I can do that. He's like, I can do that in like a couple hours. I will fucking have that for you.
Jake. I love our team.
Somehow the straightest Zach Bryan song.
Well, no, I think it did come up before because I remember I think I was listening to it and Nick was like, yeah, and then we did this and this. And I was like, you motherfucker. Nick was passed out that entire bus trip back. He woke up for Buc-ee's and then went back to bed.
Nick got he was on
He was shit, right?
because he kept pounding. Remember that
Yeah,
was
he
the one
chugging beers. That boy's got a loose throat. Know what I'm saying?
with everyone. I was like, oh man, he is going, fuck that. That is gonna hurt in the morning.
Then we had to apologize to Jake when we got back here from the end of the bus ride because he was genuinely pissed. He immediately stormed out the back door.
My favorite part of that was his line where we're just like, yeah, Jake, sorry, we went a little far on that or whatever. He's just like, man, I haven't been bullied like that since high school.
Welcome to the party bus. Yeah, I got him. I had to apologize to him last night too about after the chess.
You gotta tell me the chess thing. You haven't told us yet.
Last night, we were at Brandon's after party. We were doing the event, watching the numbers getting tallied, and then we all came back. Everyone was pretty drunk, and then Connor decided to play chess.
Yeah, I wanted to play my friend Eli Double Tap here in a game of chess. I know that he's very good at chess. So we sat down and we played a game of chess, and he kicks ass. Granted, I was hammered drunk, as was Eli. So we were both working under a handicap. Came pretty close, and then I realized about 5 moves away from checkmate, I was going to lose. So I conceded the match. For some reason, lawyer Jake took great issue with this. I can't remember what he said. He called me like a quitter, or you're just going to give up. And then I went into, my natural response when I'm confronted at all is to start yelling at people. And so I got a little fired up. And I was like, Jake, no matter what I do, I'm going to lose this match. So
Because
sorry.
you just
played him.
all you had was your king at the time, right?
I had it like a king, a rook.
So
and
you
one
played.
pawn.
So we played, and you played with Jake.
Oh yeah. That is what happened. I remember.
I was
played
like, you
Jake
skipped an
afterwards.
entire step on this thing.
Again, there was some alcohol involved.
If you want to know, you just skipped that he played chess with Jake, which led into this.
Okay, I was
By
playing
some,
with Jake.
I mean, we had the entire bar to ourselves, and we drank it.
So, played Eli. Eli beat me. Then I played Jake. It's all coming back to me. And then after, did we have sex?
There's a little bit of cum involved by Zach Bryan.
Might have been
The
a
mustache.
dream. Yeah.
That's what that was.
So, rewind. Back to the chess game with Jake. I played him. I realized I was like 5 moves away from defeat. So, I conceded the match, as is standard operating procedure in a game of chess.
He had literally, if you want to know how many pieces Trout had, he had a king and 2 pawns. Pawn was at A4.
Oh God, nobody knows this, Eli.
Yeah.
That was
Never mind.
No,
Jesus Christ.
there's like 3 guys coming right now.
Like no.
Talk more about chess. Chess.
And you know what? We just edged those 3 people. So hard.
No, why'd he stop? Go back to chess.
Not today.
So yeah,
Tell me where
literally
the
2 pawns and a king.
And yeah, so I conceded the match as is standard operating procedure in a fucking chess match. Jake got pissed because apparently he wanted to put me in checkmate, which conceding the match, you've won. Congratulations. Shake my hand like a goddamn man, you coward. He got mad. So I went off on him. I was like, what do you want me to do? You want me to finish out the fucking match? Like, you've won. You've clearly won. He was like, oh, you're confronted at all. And now you got to start yelling. I was like, yeah, that's what I do. I lost the match. I'm giving it up to you. Shake my hand, you coward.
He wanted to see the light leave your eyes.
Yeah, every time I start yelling, I love how Eli checks the levels. But
Okay, everyone's peeking.
You just see
red, I see red, I see red.
Okay.
And then he stormed off. He got a little salty. I went over to apologize to him. I came back over to the board, remembered what had just happened. He looked at it. He remembered what had just happened. He got upset at me again. Eli was sitting on the other side of the board in Jake's position when he was playing me. And I was like, Eli, let's finish the fucking match. So I did the 3 moves until it was in checkmate. I was like, did you get what you want, Jake? Did you get what you want? Are you happy now?
All over a chess match. You missed a lot last night.
Yeah, I was a little busy.
Yeah.
I had some things going on.
joke.
I thought you meant that happened at the bar.
No, yeah, we were playing chess at the bar.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, did you motherfuckers bring a chess set to the bar?
Yo, we
Why
totally
can't I get
should.
hose?
Yeah, just play
We
chess.
should totally do that next time.
It makes me look intellectual.
You're like, fuck. What do you got?
Sorry, I'm still just getting. It's very fresh. The results are like 12 hours fresh, so I'm still getting texts left and right.
Oh God, I bet.
Texts
From lots of.
Interesting people.
How's Matt Gates today?
He's doing great, actually.
No, he wasn't one of them.
Some interesting people.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? What's this? We can't show it. Oh,
Adolf
there you go.
Hitler. He's like, meet me in Buenos Aires on Thursday.
Well, I was going to say he's about 80 years expired, but
He's
Grandpa
150 years old. Dude, he's got that secret Nazi serum, dude. He's down there jacked.
the same shit Tom Cruise has.
Adrenochrome.
Brings the Cody guy. We will get along just fine.
Let me show you my walking.
You have no idea how much that's such a good opener, just like meeting new people.
You put all your cards out.
It's it's just like it's such a fucking good like litmus test to see if someone's gonna be cool or not.
Find a nice Jewish girl, get her number. You know?
Yeah.
I was the prop master on Tiny Guns 3, so I made that thing. And when I finished it, I opened it, and then I literally sat there and laughed for like 2 fucking hours. Just to lock it with a picture of Hitler is instant comedy.
Yeah. If you don't laugh at that, then fuck you.
If you have it like on your deathbed, a new kid or anything in your future life. If you have a new wife, you just never tell her what's in that locket. Never show her what's in that locket. She gets it on her death, like when you die. So when she opens that locket for the first time, after 50 years, she's like, what did he hold so precious? It's a Hitler.
Even better. We need to throw that locket into like a local city time capsule.
No explanation. It's like the journal I keep under my bed. It's just drawings of dicks. So that when I die, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I wonder what his thoughts were about." And you just open it. And like, this guy thought about cocks a lot.
Yeah, that checks out.
Flipping
Can you
pages.
just make one for all of us now?
We all just
diary-
what's this?
diary
All
pics.
just get matching tattoos. It's all just L's, and if you put them like together, it's
I'm like, wait, is that one like that one?
oh god. You actually thought you got that?
Yeah. Fuck. I had a troubled past.
Apparently.
Listen,
Did you get that in prison?
I was just about to say, you go in prison, you start dividing people up by the color of their skin real quick. That's how you stay safe.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody's a skinhead till it's shower time.
Chase is just like, God damn.
Chase, cut to a Manscaped commercial. We'll be right back after these messages.
All alone? Now time to trim the old pubes.
Hey there, beach babe. Are you ready to soak up those summer vibes and get the perfect beach bod?
I don't have pants on.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, you're in luck, because our friends over at manscaped.com have you covered from head to toe. With the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, they'll have you looking and feeling good this summer. Trust Manscaped to unlock the confidence you need to turn heads this summer season. Join the 10 million men who already trust Manscaped and use discount code UNSUB at checkout to get 20% off your order plus free shipping. Let's make this summer your smoothest one yet.
Save me. Keep your ear and nose as tidy as your hedges. With the Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose head trimmer, you'll be looking classy as ever.
The updated Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra groin and body hair trimmer got a summer makeover. It's waterproof now for all those times you need to shave your groin or body hair at a pool party.
So get 20% off plus free shipping using code UNSUB at manscaped.com. The summer sun is here to stay, so trust Manscaped to keep those pubes at bay.
Chase play.
Chase played me and my big gay. Bryan.
Speaking of Manscaped, the Lawnmower 4.0 will shave your asshole very nicely for another man to put a in it.
While you
By
listen to Zach Bryan.
This is what we gotta deal with.
Chase, put on.
God.
Don't forget to work the balls when you're. By Zach Bryan.
Make sure your beard is nicely trimmed so you don't hurt the other man's penis by Zach Bryan.
Very intricate, detailed song titles. You're like, okay. Out of the CD covers, just like these long ass names.
That's what your thought is, the CD cover?
I know. Mine is immediately like, how would that look font wise? What font is it? How long are the titles? I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like
five.
an iambic pentameter or some shit.
That's how your brain went. My brain immediately was like, you know, when you're having sex with a woman who is like recently shaved her pubes, and then it's like sandpaper on you. That was where my brain went, and you were like, fonts, CDs.
We aren't built the same.
Trout, horngy.
It's going to be called the gay racism episode, dude.
Hey,
That's all of them.
I might be gay, and you can't prove I'm not.
Yet. Well, I don't know. Those ads are getting pretty.
Getting a little racy.
Might be able to prove you are.
Well, you got you recorded that?
Well,
Was it? I had
memories.
when we did the Adam and Eve ad, I was like, you don't have to wear the outfit, because I laughed at it in my head, and then he's like, no, and Sav had an extra, and you're like, yeah, I'll wear it. I was like,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't know what's funnier, the part that you volunteered for it, or the part that Sav's clothes fit you perfectly.
Listen, our tits are the same size.
Clearly.
I didn't even think about that.
I put it up.
Sorry. I just thought about it. Sorry.
I put it on. It fit nice. It felt good. It felt right. It felt like I was finally myself for the first time in my life. And then when I was rolling around in that bed being sexy for Eli, things just lined up for me personally. So I guess this is where I...
Hard cut to you. Just in a dress. It's like, hi, guys.
Sorry, Chase, that you had to get the entire memory card for that. The ad only took about 4 minutes to film. There was 37 minutes on the card.
He's like, what? 4 terabytes for an ad? I'm like, yeah, we did a little photo shoot.
The funnest one was like, okay, put your legs up like this and hold it. And I'm going to put the camera, because I have to film it. So just have that camera like right up on Trout. He's like, are we really doing this? I was like, I was like, don't worry. We don't see your dick or anything, because he was in a skirt.
Yep.
So it's just like, I'll just frame it like right here. Okay, and good. He's like, "What's the image?" I showed him his just legs up.
Yeah, it's fucking,
You see, you know the image.
Oh,
of
yeah,
that?
yeah.
It's fucking.
I'm just that's intimate.
yeah, memories.
Does he like said? If he makes you do this all the time, you can tell us. We can have a company meeting. This will be the second vote we ever take.
Yeah, you need to speak to HR, bud.
No, it's fine. He's so big. It's that Brazilian jiu-jitsu, dude. You get that big boy greased up ranting about communism, he'll pin you down.
Oh, you literally hit him with the oil up.
Yep.
Nick, I hate that image. Nick oiled up, walking around whitey tighties, just grabbing dudes.
That's horrifying.
I know, it was the most horrifying.
Today we're gonna talk about.
Oh, I could do worse.
Today we're gonna talk about
I could do worse. It's Nick in a tank top and only a tank top.
the Winnie the Pooh. Dude, that's my favorite joke. Like
In
when
the woods?
when you're about to
Yeah,
be
just in the
He's
woods.
a
You just
fucking
see him-
cryptid.
Yeah, he's walking around in the woods in just that tank top has Winnie the Pooh on it.
It's the new Slender Man. Like every time you turn around, he's closer.
that static sound.
He can't move unless like if you're staring
looking
at
at
him,
him.
he can't move.
Jump scare.
You make eye contact with his dick and he gets closer to you. Dude, the Winnie the Pooh will never not be funny to me. If you're about to be intimate with a partner, we'll call them. Because apparently I'm gay on the internet or whatever.
On the internet.
Yeah. Stop it. Just next time, yeah. Well, this is my recommendation to any gentleman out there. If you're about to be intimate with a lady, tell her you'll be right back. You're gonna get more comfortable, whatever your line. And then
I hate this.
Go in the bathroom, dude. Take off all your clothes except for your shirt and your socks, and then come back out and just continue as normal. That will be so uncomfortable.
Weird.
It's impossible to be horny when you're wearing a shirt. Like, dude, button-up shirt, no pants on a dude, the worst look. On a chick, it's like 11 out of 10.
Actually, fair. That's a double standard. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't like
god,
that.
yeah, I never thought about that.
However, I would say button up is probably better than t-shirt. T-shirt is just straight up Winnie the Pooh.
He's come out covered in honey.
How to make women not horny by King Trout.
Dude,
They
that's
just
my
come around the
expertise.
corner. Oh, bother.
How to make
ball.
how to pick up women at a bar. You approach them and you say, "I bet I can run faster than you."
What is it you said the other day? You're like, I come from a long line of slow women and strong men.
I got that Norse blood in me.
Thank you, Sean.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, there we go, poop tea.
Oh, those things are
Poop tea. Oh, now I get the joke.
The sweeties. Yeah,
I wasn't
you see
here
it?
for that the first time. Now I see the poop tea thing.
Dude, the peach one. Take a sip of that one too, because they all slap.
I feel bad with the amount of beverages we're sponsored.
Are you guys sponsored by them and you're trying to?
No, we're not.
Okay.
That's why we call it poop tea.
Fair enough.
So in the comments they get to just read poop tea. Like, fuck, why do I keep doing this?
How many social media managers have we sent to therapy, you think?
I was
It's
not.
like,
One
like
more.
that-
Bullying people into
I know
it.
that poor 22-year-old sitting there that manages their stuff is like, why do they keep calling it poop tea?
Ranch water, we bullied them into sending us crates of trout. Back
we
in the
did do that.
day, it was talking about ranch water and then telling people to go and comment on their stuff until they sponsored us. So they spent like 4 pallets of ranch water. This is like Cody's house was just the entire front was
Bro,
covered.
we had ranch water for weeks.
You know that's why I'm here, right?
Ranch water?
No, weaponizing my fans.
You're like, this is all I'm here for.
The Unsubscribe podcast posted a tweet and it was like, who would you like to see as our next guest? And so I went on Instagram and I was like, everybody go on the Unsubscribe podcast's Twitter and comment that you want me on an episode. And then I got a DM from Show like 4 days later. And here we are.
To be honest with you, though, I had already known who you were for a long time. I've been watching your shit for a while because it's schizo. It's the right kind of schizo.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
I think I saw you in fucking Sab's clothes.
It's a good look.
You're like, yeah.
Put me in a skirt, bro. My balls hanging out the bottom, dude.
I think you showed me his content.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because
And
I
then-
thought, like, look at this schizo fuck.
Yeah. And then we invited him out to SHOT Show. And that's like, I think that was that the first time we hung out?
No,
we
you
hung
hung
out
out
before
before.
that.
I think it was an episode of Unsubscribed.
You've only been to one shot show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was way before that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I came down. I stayed here with Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, you did like, this is your first episode though, right?
I think I've been on before. Yeah, no, I was on before.
What are we at? 158?
150, yeah, 150 show. What are we, 158? YouTube in general episodes. We getting up there. 160.
We've got to do something real fucking special for 169.
Oh, yeah.
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 We'll get it done.
I-69.
Dude, we got...
We'll be dead by 420, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Unless this is still going, making a lot of money at that point.
Everything
No,
goes
I
the
said
way
we'll
I
be
planned. I'll be dead tomorrow.
Same.
Did you guys watch...
Public crippling defeat to the tune of millions of dollars? See y'all in the gift shop.
So you call heaven the gift shop?
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Wendigoon will find that joke particularly funny, and I cannot say why.
Dang.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
remember that
joke.
story. Yeah.
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 I'll find out after
Exclusively
these
on
messages.
Pepperbox. No.
No,
We'll go,
that's a private friend story.
we'll
Sorry,
go to
everyone.
prison.
Oh, fuck. My brain just wiped. Uh-oh. It reset. I'll read notes. Did not help. I was like, what's my brain doing? And it's just like, nah, dog. I'm going to control, delete that.
He's my fucking
you're making-
autopilot mode.
Eli just blue screened in front of us.
My bad.
You get all of a sudden you just like revert back to the red 40 stare.
Remember, I'm sorry, all the sewer slide jokes made me think of this. You remember Dane Cook?
Unfortunately,
yes.
Yeah, he was sort of funny sometimes, but he actually said something really funny one time where he's talking about, if I'm ever going to go out, I'm going to run into a crowded subway train and put a gun against my head and say, "Who fucking farted? Who fucking farted?" It just my brains out.
Just dramatically. The news, when they're interviewing those people, it's like, I don't know, he just ran in and like he just said, who farted? And I accidentally did right before him. So maybe she still got blood sprayed on her.
Somebody farted and they just blamed themselves for the rest of their life.
That's some hella strange survivor guilt.
Dumping gasoline on yourself.
Oh, fuck.
I was specifically thinking of the scene from Airplane where the Arab guy is just dousing himself in gasoline because the guy's just talking too long next to him.
I need to watch that movie again.
It's been
like 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, it was what, 1977?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it was a
considered
deep
one
cut.
of the funniest movies of all time.
Yeah, remember it like it was yesterday.
Very different kind of humor.
Oh, yeah.
That slapstick Leslie Nielsen. Yeah.
That dude was a
like those kind of
gangster.
movies.
I love Leslie Nielsen. Like, what's The Fugitive, and then he had
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. What was The Fugitive ripoff? If Fugitive was Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones.
So, and then Leslie Nielsen had version of that where he's on the run from cops. It was like one of the dumbest scenes, and I used to find it hilarious. Like he's running from the train. It's on a train track, and the train's like chasing him, and they did the legs to the side, so it's like the old cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
And he runs off the train track, and he's like, "Wait, I can just get off the train track." Then the train gets off the train track, and it starts chasing him through the forest. And then he's like, and then the engine stops. He doesn't hear anything. He's like looking around. He's breathes. He's like. And he looks, and there's a tree, so he's like peeking out from the tree, and then the train peeks out from the tree, and then he gets back and starts chasing him, and it's fucking comedy.
That's like our perfect level of retarded humor that I love
That is
so
like
much.
my favorite style.
That is like Hot Shots. Like the Charlie Sheen parody of Top Gun.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my favorite scene from that is when they're army crawling through the field, low crawling through the field, and he like comes across like a set of leather boots, and it does that like camera whip up, like pan up, and it's just a pair of boots in the middle of a field, and then he crawls by them.
Oh, God. Yeah, because the second one was like a Rambo spoof.
Oh, yeah. I might be remembering a different movie then. No, I was thinking of Homeward Bound.
What?
No.
I was like super cool. I was like, huh?
Wait, that's the one with the dog that gets
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry,
Dog and
Rip.
cat, the cat. Yeah.
Homeward
Pack
Bound.
watch.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, they all live.
This is 2 dogs and the cat.
Yeah, they all live.
Oh yeah, they did live.
The last dog that like helps the other dog get. I remember this goddamn movie. They help the other dog get it. I was like, I'm too old. He's like, I helped you. And they're like, he's gone. And they're like, Shadow. And then the boy's like, Shadow, where's Shadow? And then right when the boy's like, the dog comes over that like dirt road and then runs up and he's like, Shadow, you're here. Thank you. I hate that I remember that fucking.
I haven't seen that since first grade.
My family owned like 8 VHS.
How does this make you feel? All those animals are dead.
Bad, Cody? Obviously, it makes us feel bad. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead.
The next merch shirt is all 3 of them and it just says dead under it. Like, why would you wear that? I was just speaking the truth.
Cody's over there like looking at 1920s footage of like the clans. Like, how does it make you feel that they're all dead? Don't feel good.
He's like watching war footage. It's Hitler giving a speech. And like, well, he's dead. How does that feel?
He opens his locket and cries.
A single tear.
I was about to say a single tear falls onto my locker.
Yeah.
For all the bad he did, you do have to give Hitler credit for killing Hitler.
Dude, that new.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one joke I wanted to put in because at one point I will do a video on like the gun that killed Hitler. It's basically like a German-made PPK, I believe.
Yeah, it was a PPK.
And I wanted to throw
same
out
gun James Bond carried.
correct, but I wanted to do a bit where it's like, man, this is the gun that killed Hitler, and I'll tell you what, the guy who killed Hitler is a big inspiration for a lot of us. Just keep throwing out jokes for those who don't understand history at all.
I'm a big fan of the guy who killed Hitler.
You know,
he had a lot of good ideas.
I think more people should listen to the guy who killed Hitler. Like, just keep throwing those fucking one-liners out there. Man, I love that I get to make funny jokes.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you could do jokes.
He's back. Dude, I will say, watching that new Pepper Box episode that just came out about Tiny Guns 3, that was fucking.
It would have been bad.
No, did you watch it?
Not yet. I have the link. I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, it is comedy gold. You've watched it.
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
Enemy aircraft incoming!
Gun jams, misfires, pulls up.
PTSD. Jesus, Captain, they're SF.
Hey, can you do me a solid and let Commander know we need a garrison if we're going to be attacking this objective? My squad leader won't put down outposts.
Did you get them on?
Oh,
His calves are too big.
He's got middle school gym teacher calves on him.
I die in the next scene, so I figured I'd have my last cigarette.
blew my damn head off.
That's a wrap! Woo! Thank you, guys. I'm gonna go get some fucking sleep.
Finn knocked that out of the park, and then you have all the beats where all the music's play. He has German music playing anytime the Nazis are on screen, like marching around and walking. And then just the comedy beats are fucking chef's kiss.
Fucking God, Caleb, his line about Anne Frank.
You get me within 10 yards of Anne Frank.
I tell you what, Jesus Christ.
The second everyone put on those uniforms, it's like the American side and the Nazi side.
It's like the Ring.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, yeah, everybody puts them on, and everybody made like the same series of 10 jokes. It's like you put it on, and you're like, ooh, you get fired up.
I get why they're so angry now.
We were joking about Caleb because he's such a big person, just like walking into Anne Frank's house and punching through the ceiling.
Just like grabbing her juggernaut. The Uber-Nazi. I got a video. Cody took a video of me wearing a cowboy hat in the SS uniform, and he like pans the camera over to me, and I click my heels together, and I go, "Howdy!" While I throw out the secret handshake.
You can watch that right here. Pull it up, Jaden.
No.
Your Death. I love how they did Your Death, Brandon.
Oh, that was clip, fucking funny. The taco about
That's the stuff where you have younger editors, and it's like, oh, they get this. Like, I would have never thought of that. I don't think anyone would have thought of that. Joke.
It's so fucking fried. It's just good enough.
I love, that fever dream, man. I'll say, because when I get shot, it's like me, and I'm smoking a cigarette, and I was like, well, I get killed in the next scene, so I figured I'd have my last cigarette. Also, Eli and I've talked about this, about watching yourself on footage. We'll loop back to that. But then I get my head blown off, and he cut in a little like circle of my face in like 50% opacity, and I go, blew my damn head off. It was just something he recorded in passing of me. But back to the watching recordings of yourself. My body language is so gay, dude.
It's weird the internet thinks you are.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. My ex-wife too. And
just because I didn't want to consummate our marriage, now all of a sudden I'm gay.
Yeah, I'm all big into her brother, and now it's a big deal.
Dude, Nick's story when we were talking about Nick's thighs, it is so funny. I was like, how the fuck don't these fit? I was like, Jesus Christ, you have like the biggest ankles and thighs possible. And he's like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And then it immediately goes into the Sunny music. It says Nick sprains ankle. And that's the next chapter. It goes like, you have strong ankles, you have bitch ass ankles. Instantly. It's just really well done.
Thought he was built different till he met that hole. Which is the story of our lives.
Hey, man, brother.
It was a rock?
Yeah, I think Scott, Kentucky Ballistics, pushed him like when they were dying for drama, like pushed him, and he pushed him so that he had to sidestep, and he stepped on a rock and it rolled his ankle.
Not the first time one of us got hurt on a rock. Sorry, I'm training. I'm doing that training dad energy right now.
Yeah, dude, that was
really well done. It was like
that was nice.
Bombastic side eye.
That lovely silence.
It fucking killed it. Dude, you just did the Sturmgewehr.
A day before my election.
I know. That's why I was like, brave man. Brave man. He doesn't care. This is as it should be. And it's too late to.
Yeah. And it was a big fuck you to the media, too. Like, people try to cancel me for an MP40 video. A video in which I say, like, hey, jokes aside, like, we don't actually like Nazis. Like, our political philosophy is like the opposite of fascism. Like, I'm a pro-freedom guy. They burn books and they took the guns. They're not my biggest fans, and I'm not the biggest fan of theirs. But they still try to make
anything on history, Brandon. You just can't touch history. That's a Nazi. You're immediately related to it.
Interesting, because that sounds like burning books. but like but I did the MP40 video, and like 2 years later, they say resurfaced video. It's like, no, mother. I put it up there. It got like 3 million views. I'm proud of it. It's still on my fucking channel.
That's on my YouTube channel.
You just Googled me the first time, you retard. Anyway, but just to prove that I wasn't sorry, like the day before my election, I'm like, fuck you. I got another Nazi machine gun video to do. And I literally just shit on media the entire time. I shit on journalists like 4 times in that video.
Guys, remember, bully journalists anytime you can.
Yeah, bully politicians. That's the biggest takeaway from this.
If this election taught me anything, it's that if you think you hate journalists enough, that you don't. You fucking don't. They are the worst. They are lower than pond scum.
Are you saying they manipulate
Sorry,
the
Miss
media?
Medina.
Oh, yeah, we got a couple friends, but like friends excluded, most of them are just trash.
Dude, as an outside perspective, I mean, watching everything, it was insanity to see just the people would make up or the agendas that would be pushed or things that were taken out of context. That's why I hated it even more for social media and then journalists in politics, because that is disgusting behavior. Like,
and then they act like
abhorrent.
Why does nobody trust the media? It's like, I don't know, maybe because you're a bunch of fucking snakes. Like, anybody who does any modicum of research into this knows. Like, if you
most people don't. That's what sucks. Like, no one does research on it. And
I mean the people that are doing it. I mean, the journalists. Like, anybody who's looking into it to write an article, they saw the context. They know all this shit. They don't care. And most importantly, they want to purposely take it out of context to get clicks, because they're just us, but worse.
They just want a clickbaity bullshit title.
Yes, they just thrive, and they thrive off of that. Where it's like, as long
as they get fucking their Google AdSense ads looked at in their shit, then they're gonna say whatever they can to get the most clicks, no matter how wrong it is.
Darnell would text. He's like, what the fuck? Darnell didn't know. I would tell him in the past, I was like, you can't trust the government. And then like media news, they lie. And he understood it a good amount until seeing they would put against you or the guys. He was like, this is like blatant lies. Mm-hmm. This is just trying to assassinate somebody's character based off of no idea. Just no idea.
I have a list of people that I'm still going to go after pretty hard on Twitter. On Twitter.
For the I have a list of people
in Minecraft.
Right here, Chase.
I was like,
whoa. Brandon, in Minecraft. In Minecraft.
No, in real life. No, at his house in Beverly Hills, Los
Angeles. Oh, what a national treasure.
Oh.
But
I like that fucking that little soy boy going after Wendigoon. And
dude, that's what I wanted to talk about.
He also went after us.
He went after all of us.
40 minutes that he cut out after he got bullied so hard for also blatant fucking lies and being retarded. Jesus Christ. Oh,
he told the truth about me.
What, I
that was the funny part because I remember somebody got up in arms about like, oh well, did you see he called you like a super right winger? And I'm like, well,
wait, did I make it in the gay documentary?
He came after me because I was laughing about a dude getting his head blown off with a shotgun. This man had RAPED'd a 7-year-old and was holding the 7-year-old's mom hostage. And I that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious that he got shot.
Make that noise my ringtone.
Yeah. And he's like, and then he laughed about a man dying. I mean, yeah,
he's in a man.
Yeah, I
He's
really
pointed out your thumbnail because the thumbnail is you going like, it's like, man, shot in head. Cody's face.
What's funny though? His head blown off. He made you sound so fucking cool though. And here we have Donut Operator, a guy who makes death content. I'm like, damn, death content is a cool fucking genre.
Really neat.
Dibs on the indie band name.
Metal is fuck, bro.
Death content.
Death content.
Dude, he just made that video.
So Twitter.
It's like Slaughter to Prevail. Death opening content. Band, death content.
Cody walks on stage, shoots somebody in the head.
Hi, everyone.
Everyone's like, encore.
Going to the Donut Operator live show.
Everybody brings a fucking punk.
Oh, yeah. Donut Operator.
Gallagher
show. Instead of watermelons, he just smashes a guy's skull.
That was great. Hey. Dude, that dude. So this guy, we won't even name him, but he did a 3-hour segment, cut 40 minutes out a day or 2 days later because the entire video.
He found out the internet loves Wendigoon.
Yeah, and most importantly, he learned the biggest lesson to be learned in all of this. You don't fuck with our friends.
Yeah,
amen, brother.
Simple as that. Also, don't go onto it and be like, I'm not attacking people on Twitter just to attack people, and then proceeds to attack people on Twitter. Because that's what he wanted, the central point of the video. Also, never wear, if you're a white dude that looks like that, never fucking wear a goddamn native shirt with the tassels. What are those called?
Tassels?
Yeah.
Is it, what's that coat called? It's like the brown and then they have just tassels everywhere.
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea?
No, I believe it's pronounced Sacagawea.
Sacagawea. All right.
That's Sacagawea. That shirt pissed me off so bad. Just watching him talking, I'm like,
he looks like a gay cowboy.
I think he is a gay cowboy. Yeah. He hated you guys though, and watching he did it for just humor. Humor.
Sorry, we had a moment.
Yeah. I don't know how to quit you. I quit you. You do get real when I'm around.
Dude, something about you makes me horny. I think it's the long hair.
I think I have that effect on autistic men between 20 and 35.
Right out of my age bracket.
45.
Grandpa Eli.
Grandpa
Eli's a weirdo who likes titties.
Look at me. My name's Eli. I like having sex with women and eating.
Eli! I'm a ghost.
What are you doing?
I'm here to tell you about GHOSTBED.
Is this an ad?
It might be an ad.
Why are you in my bedroom?
I don't know. Scoot over. Let's talk about it. Every Ghost mattress has a 20-year warranty. Some even have a 25-year warranty. And you can try them out for 101 nights, worry-free. If you don't like it, just send it back.
I don't like this.
No hard feelings. One of our favorite things about GHOSTBED is that it has cooling technology. So if you get hot at night, like we do down here in Texas, it's a lifesaver.
I'm uncomfortable.
But you're not hot, are you?
I'm uncomfortable.
But you're not hot, are you? GHOSTBED also offers bundles, so they have everything you need. Just choose one of their 4 mattresses and pick your bundle.
Why are you doing this to me?
4 mattresses!
4?
Right now, GHOSTBED is offering 50% off all their products. Just use code UNSUBSCRIBE at checkout or go to ghostbed.com/unsubscribe.
Please buy some ghostbed.com/unsubscribe.
I'll be under your bed if you need me.
This feels like eating ice cream for the first time after a 2-year diet.
Oh, you're just going ham. You're like, oh, you say all these
I can
words.
say whatever I fucking want.
Chase is just like, it's like, well, the pepper box is an easy edit.
I know this entire episode is just going to be beep.
Also, for the people that are still wondering why we censor on YouTube, is because there is a limit to how many cuss words you can say. Otherwise, you get demonetized. We don't know how we can say that enough.
We got age gated or whatever it was, like 2 episodes in a row. We did nothing wrong other than say fuck too many times in a like 60-second or 30-second time frame. I didn't even know that was a rule.
This was the most wholesome episodes too. You're talking about Grandpa Gaming.
Grandpa Gaming,
which was the most respectful. Like the comments were like, you can tell the guys are trying to be like super respectful.
Yeah.
Age restricted. That episode got age restricted when we had to fight and then cut out a 1-minute segment or something.
Yeah. Something that wasn't even that bad. I look back at it, I'm like, this is one, if you're like...
He only said like 4 slurs.
He's from a different time.
No, he's a sweetheart. I'm joking.
He's awesome.
He did say the slurs though.
He's like, no,
also a joke. Also a joke.
But he was like that episode in the demo and the episode right before it, all both age restricted just because of cuss words. So that's, if you're wondering why it has little beeps sometimes, that is exactly why. But why would you censor it? Fuck that. No, if you get age restricted, your viewership tanks immediately. It's being smart, guys. It's being smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and realistically, it's like the reason you're watching the Unsubscribed podcast is probably because it got presented to you by the algorithm, which doesn't fucking happen when it gets age restricted. So like you're cutting our reach, and like a lot of you who for some reason aren't subscribed. I don't know why you wouldn't be subscribed to a podcast called Unsubscribed. The only way you guys see it,
fatal flaw in the branding.
Damn it! That was our Death Star exhaust port.
A podcast called "Turn Off Your Computer and Go Outside."
But what you should do after you're done. But like for those of you who aren't subscribed, the only way you see this is because it's pushed to you in the algorithm in your home feed, your browsing feed, or your suggested videos. So like that, none of that happens when we get like demonetized. So it's not just a money play. It's literally, it just cuts our reach entirely.
Like you were looking at, hey, you're doing 100,000. Cody has a good example. You were doing like 1 million views and it got turned off, or you got hit with age restriction.
Yeah.
Again, 1 million views in a day and then age restricted immediately. You just see the line go like flat line and 1.1 million after like a month. It chokes the shit out of that piece of content.
I love how YouTube tries to say that that's not what happens. That demonetization doesn't.
That's a
drive
flat
your
out
views.
lie.
Yeah, you can see it in your fucking analytics. You can see it go boop and it just drops. Like, yeah,
it's why, and you have to placate to it, especially if you want to get your message to a wider audience. It's just being smart about it. It's making your soapbox and then being like, okay, this is how I operate this soapbox. I have to cut a few words out. That's fine. Then create pepper box. So then you don't have to cut those words.
I love how though every YouTuber you talk to, like when you bring it up, well, apparently, demonetization doesn't cut your reach. Every one of them laughs. We all know it's a lie. It's like, yeah, okay. And my uncle was really checking me for ticks. Okay, yeah, sure.
Penis inspection day at gym class was to make sure that everything was healthy.
I don't know why they did it every week.
Bro, we got Violent Brandon back. This is awesome.
Amen, brother.
I fucking love it. It's back. Watch your Sturm. I need to watch your Sturm Gravir video. I haven't watched it yet.
I go pretty hard, all things considered.
Did you borrow one of the outfits for it?
No. Oh, that would have been hilarious. That would have been real awkward if I won. I kind of wish now I did go as a German this time around in this video, because like, I mean, it would have been kind of weird if I did win, but now that I didn't, it's like, oh dude, that would have been fucking rad. Except, actually, no, I go back on that. American uniforms were way cooler.
Yeah.
As far as like physics, temperature wise, like, Jesus, you guys were falling out.
Cody Bell fucking died.
I tried him on more wool.
Yeah.
Great in the Battle of the Bulge. Terrible in Bernie.
Yep. Welcome to Texas.
Yeah. I mean, it was
100 degrees and 80% humidity.
Yeah, it was about 100 degrees, 80% humidity, and I was wearing like you said, wool on wool, dude. I was falling out. Like they decided to make the last scenes where I'm just sitting down because I was fucking dying.
Holy. By the way, have you seen that cut?
Yes.
No.
I just watched it last night.
What?
It's so fucking.
They don't
sick,
have the
dude.
VFX. They got some of the either they have temporary music right in place, but they cut that all together. It is gangster.
I cannot wait to see that.
Get hyped.
Could you send that over?
Yeah, done. And the beat of how long it takes, how long we're killing Cody is amazing. It's that next level of. Oh, it's so good. We'll send it over because Jake showed me last night. He's like, oh, yeah, Sam's super stoked to get the edit done. So he's already been like cutting the fuck out of that thing. And just the acting and everything. It was like, if this is just one portion, this is going to be comedy gold. The scenes from you, I won't ruin anything. We'll show you guys, but holy fuck, it is perfection. And Cody's death. I thought it would cut way sooner. Yeah. It holds like a shooting Cody. It keeps going. It's just murdering Cody.
It does a thing where it's like funny, and then it stops being funny, and then it gets
back.
funny again.
It's kind of like the How I Met Your Mother, like the I would walk 500 miles. That.
I would.
They're like after like 3 hours, like tired of it, like just wait, it comes back, and then they're back into it.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one. I think everyone is. That one is just
when you have our group plus the production value, the production quality of Corridor Digital, magic.
And then we get to do more stuff like that because we were talking with Jake, and then I'm trying to get Grantham, Kentucky. I talked to Kentucky about it already, but all of us doing a riding retreat where we go hunt. Like, just
I'd love to do that.
Like a fucking 4-day, like bros out drinking, having a good time, doing everything, and then also
hunting the most dangerous game.
Yes, man.
Long pig.
Me running through the woods.
Long pig.
It's you dressed like Sam.
Like, all right, Connor, we didn't want to tell you why we want to hang out with you.
Hold your fire until you see the whites of his balls.
Oh, I just said your real name again. Fuck.
I already did earlier. I think it's done now, right?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
On which one? We can't say the real name?
No, I don't give a shit.
No, I that up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Way to blow it!
I put it in a vlog that got like a couple 100,000 views.
Cody. OPSEC.
OPSEC 100.
So
Just
I'm at the
I've
front
never
lines here. We're in a secret location with
It's like I've never had.
Here's the coordinates, guys.
I have never had a significant other that I put anywhere on social media just because I don't believe in it. It's like it's not something that I keep my private life private, and it's just the way I like to do things. You have doxed every girlfriend I've ever had. Every single fucking one in a vlog in one way or the other.
I don't do it on purpose, man.
I know, but like at one point the camera swings around and like we're like in the background, like god damn it, like being obviously a couple.
He keeps posting videos of me in the shower on his vlog channel.
It's so crazy, right? He does that to me all the time.
I'm like, god damn, man, give me a minute of privacy.
We have one, Cody. We have one where I'm eating. Me and Sav aren't being public yet, so I'm like holding the hand, and then Cody's like vlogging. And I'm like, oh, I put my hand down, and that he's like, oh shit,
you shove her off the stool.
Yeah. Well, he's like, oh shit, sorry. Who's she? Well, we'll get rid of that. And then the vlog, it's the entire thing with him saying we'll get rid of that. I'm like,
so my ex at one point, he had panned around the table, and she's obviously covering her face, and he's like, can't show that. That's Brandon's girlfriend. Which like that was like a level of okay, I'm fine with that. Whatever. The next shot is us in the background walking together. Same clothes, everything. I'm like, God damn it.
Cody's just ruining him.
Just fuck all my friends' lives up.
What's funny is it's done with the best of intentions. Like it's no malice whatsoever.
His next vlog is just the address placard of the Unsub house in like the bedroom I sleep in.
Guys, we're touring Trout's bedroom. Here's where he keeps his gun. Here's where he's
holding a laser
Trout
pointer.
Got mail. Just cycling through all this unopened mail.
Hey, look, I found Trout's social security card.
Whoa, look at this.
Holding a laser pointer from the front. If you were going to shoot through the wall to kill Trout sleeping, this is about where he lays.
It's like that fucking Whitest Kids, skit. You remember the one?
It is very illegal to say.
It's illegal to say on TV. If you were to shoot a mortar from there, you could hit the White House with
this
it.
hotel. Oh, speaking of legalese way to say things, you probably don't want me to.
No.
Okay.
If we could avoid that.
We'll do.
Chestnut checkers.
My boy.
Yeah. It would be very funny. However,
oh yeah, what?
Hold.
Rich and Nick were doing they were doing a live stream about watching your stuff last night, right?
Were they? Well, yeah, no, I know. Angry Cops. Yeah, Rich was doing a live stream.
Fat was with him.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. I would have jumped in. I did. I jumped into. So Braden Langley was doing a live stream, and the Tactical Turtleneck guy and Dalton were doing it. So I jumped into theirs. Fuck, I would have jumped in with them if I knew that.
Yeah, they had it going. They had like 11,000 viewers.
You're welcome for the money.
Dude, I was like, man, YouTube's that different live streaming because it's like, I don't know how it works. It's there's super chats. Is that what it is?
Super chats.
I've seen it on like YouTube Shorts, but I don't know.
Yeah, you get your messages read. It just pops it to the top. I don't even know how it fucking works.
Did I ever tell you how much I made off the January 6th stream?
Which was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah. I made like $22,000 off of that stream. I had 700,000 people watching me just watch the January 6th
700,000?
Yeah, all I was doing was switching around to different news stations and watching the news.
God damn.
More
New
for
business
you.
opportunity.
Ooh, booze. Thank you, Show.
The shakes are finally going away. Thank you, Show.
Yeah, thanks. Shakes are going.
Oh, you getting a whiskey
beverage?
A whiskey?
It's still before 2 o'clock. I'm not gonna switch to whiskey yet.
Oh, well, pussy.
It's 2 p.m. on the East Coast.
Our sponsor for this video is PDS Dep because everything is really expensive right now.
I spent $400 at the grocery store, and I don't even know what I got.
Milk. He got milk.
One milk. You may be in debt right now because the economy is in shambles.
You know what also comes with debt? Stress, anxiety, existential doom.
PDS Debt has the solution for you.
Help is available.
Whether it be medical bills, collections, credit card debt, they have customized options for you.
If you're making payments on your debt and your balance isn't going anywhere, this is the solution for you.
PDS Debt has options that consolidates all of that debt into one low monthly payment.
Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, and there's no minimum credit score required.
Save thousands in interest and fees, and pay off your debt in a fraction of the time.
PDS Debt is a top-rated company on Google and has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
They're personable. Go check out all the reviews and see how many specifically mention PDS employees by name.
It's incredible.
You can get a free debt analysis right now by going to pdsdebt.com/unsub. It takes 30 seconds. Go to pdsdebt.com/unsub. Go now!
I'm going.
The fucking, we got your cooking show. I'm super stoked for Cody. Dude, if you guys don't know this, Cody slaps at cooking, like that next level. I consider myself a decent cook. When I cook a steak, I'm like, fuck yeah, I nailed that one. You are the only dude. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, fuck you. Mine tastes like absolute now.
This boy pours a mean bowl of cereal.
You, Cody? Or
yeah, no. Cody. It's crazy.
And
you wouldn't
done.
believe it.
Tastes really good.
It's just milk and cereal.
Secret recipe. The steak that you made. Why am I looking at you?
I know. I was like, dude, like
steak that you made
that couple of weeks ago. That was just
so fucking good.
Thanks, guys.
We just just everyone was just eating with their hands because you cut it, and we're just like, home.
Everyone's standing around the island on the cutting board, just like coming as they're eating slices of steak.
So good, and being able to turn that into something awesome. I'm like, yes, let's fucking do this thing.
Yeah. So, Eli is creating a cooking show for me.
Yes.
I know if you guys don't remember during like the height of COVID, I maybe bleep that word. Can we say COVID still?
Yeah, we can say COVID.
Now,
okay.
Now you can.
Can we say
right?
Yeah. Now you're good.
Can you say
I think so.
Can you say
I don't know.
Can you say Nick?
But
is my best friend.
Yeah, during the height of COVID, I did I think it was 61 cooking streams, like straight every day for 2 months. I did 61 cooking streams. 61?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was that much.
It's like while we were locked down, all that bullshit. Yeah, I did 60. It was 60 something straight.
That's crazy.
It was like a horror ARG where you just got more and more demented as the episodes go along, like slowly.
It was awesome, man. I just told like up police stories and like gross stories and shit, and like while I was cooking, and everyone loved it, dude. I was getting like a couple thousand people every stream just watching me cook.
I remember some of them, but I didn't know you were doing it every fucking day. But then again, it was COVID. You guys hadn't moved down here yet. Yeah, it was like
I was still in South Carolina.
It was like a year before because you moved down, and then how long did it take for you to move down?
He came down a couple months after me later.
Yeah.
We were already planning on it because I was already spending so much fucking time in Texas, and like the difference was pretty staunch. Like because North Carolina's governor was really, really left, and so the lockdown rules for COVID were so bad. And so, like, coming to, like, in October, I basically spent the entire month of October during COVID in Texas, doing a couple AK build classes and shit like that. And we were hanging out, and I was like, dude, this is night and day. Texas is beautiful. I've got family from here, and like, dude, why the fuck am I still in Fort Bragg?
Oh yeah, you were out there. I forgot.
I was in Fayetteville. Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the? Why am I? My family's already moved. Like, why the fuck am I here?
You came out here and crushed it. I remember those conversations, and then everyone started moving out here. And now we continue to have people move out here, such as yourself, good sir.
Left the Hoosier State, my home.
Yeah.
My heart remains in Indiana.
Island of misfit autists.
No, we're just
lost dogs, bro.
We're just building up like an awesome gang of people, just like really good people that want to lift each other up.
Future apocalypse bandits.
Which is also true. We have like a good fucking like Fallout plan. Like this is the gang I'd roll with. But since it's not Fallout, it's like happy lifting each other up. Everyone covers down and crushes life. I'm like, this is the best point in my life for business partners. I can say that wholeheartedly.
Yep.
Of the entire team, business partners, friends. This is the pinnacle. I was like, okay, I could die tomorrow and be like, you know what, that was pretty dope.
Best job I ever had.
Yeah, best job I've ever had.
Best job I ever had. I'm secretly collecting information to record a hit piece on all of you.
Well, I can say that you're officially 24 hours too late.
Fuck.
No one's gonna buy it
take
now.
down his campaign. Wait, what happened?
He's like, shit, I forgot to do the thing.
Sorry, I was just having fun.
I kind of got wrapped up in the moment.
Yeah, you're a busy little boy today.
Yeah, journalists don't go to heaven.
That's true. Cyclists and journalists don't go to heaven.
Amen, brother. If you ride a bike, you.
I don't mind if you ride a bike. Don't ride it on the fucking road.
Don't ride a bicycle.
Yeah, ride a bike on a nature path. Ride a bike, a place where bikes live.
What are you, 12? Get off a bike. What the fuck are you doing on a bike?
I almost fucking hit a car today. Literally on my way here. I almost hit a car because there was a bike dude on the side of the fucking road. I had to literally swerve around him.
I'm getting from this is like, hey, do we keep that segment in for Pepper Box?
Sorry, Chase. Like I said, if you want a beer, I'll buy a beer.
So Chase will just
bleep the hard ones there.
Or just cut around it or bleep it. Censorship. That's the hard part with Pepper Box right now. Also, for FYI, censorship free means censorship free on what we decide of like, hey, this killed our career because it could be Brandon, again, all you need to
I might have to run again in 2 years.
Also, Brandon made a joke about veteran sewer slides, and look at how much shit that caused and taken out of content. That was with a group of veterans laughing about a joke
that we didn't make.
Yes,
a joke that we didn't make. We were talking about a joke we were gonna say in the Veterans Sewer Slide Prevention panel earlier that day. Never fucking said the joke. Repeated the joke that I didn't say on the panel during the podcast, saying like, this is the joke that Eli said would be funny, but we decided not to do. And then it literally probably killed that campaign. Just because it was purposely out of context. Like, that is crazy. Because they went ham. They spent fucking $6 million pushing a false narrative.
So that's why when you see it, like any of that in Pepper Box is like, if we're cutting around something, it is for that because that can fuck us just taken out of context. And if you're still in that, well, it's freedom of speech, blah, 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 100%. Go into your workplace and yell the N-word.
Yeah. See where that gets you.
And then be like, well, they took it out of context.
Freedom of speech is not freedom from consequences, which is like, you should be able to say whatever you want legally.
Yeah,
I do
100%.
not, I have no matter what heinous shit you want to say, unless it's like an actionable threat against a person, like you say whatever the fuck you want. And even then, maybe.
Yeah, doing a little side eyes.
Like West Baptist Church is Westboro Church?
Westboro Baptist Church.
They like
You're a member still, right?
Mm-hmm. Like
God hates who?
despise those people, but they're allowed to do everything.
Yeah, they have the freedom to speak. They have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom to peaceably assemble, as per the First Amendment. They're doing all three, and they're pieces of shit. Yeah. And I don't really want to, hang out with them or anything, but they have a legal right.
But that's what happens when you don't censor your stuff.
Not really. I don't think so.
Self-censorship is fine.
Big boss.
Yeah, it's like there's things that I just don't want to say. That's not censoring myself. It's if I had to list them, it would start with. No, there's things that I just don't want to put out there with my name on it. But like, there's a difference between that and being forced to censor yourself to appease YouTube.
Yeah,
that fucking sucks. I hate having to answer to Big Brother and things like that.
Dude. We just like being able to censor and post for, let's say, Pepperbox or for YouTube. The idea is just, hey, it makes it more relaxed environment to talk with your friends. When we had Craighead on, that's why he was so open and just relaxed, is because he knew in post he had a couple of says on what makes it to the final cut and what doesn't. And he was super stoked. It put him at ease versus like, if we went into this, it's like, hey, we can't make that joke. We can't even allude to that. Then you have this weird fucking dance of awkwardness and like, kills the momentum, kills the meaning of this podcast. Was just bros hanging out, doing a little interview and having a good ass time.
Censorship is gay and retarded. That's what we're saying.
Bully journalists.
Check out our gay retard merch here. Just a shirt pops out.
I don't like how you pointed to me.
Brandon's face.
He's here. He's in the room with us.
It's a fucking rainbow Ouija board. F. A. No. Oh, I should have seen that coming. That's how I'm going to know if you're fucking still with us in the afterlife.
Dude, me and Darnell wrote that. Me and Darnell had that skit.
That's Cody.
Where all of us sitting at a table and Darnell's there. He's like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, is somebody there? It's like, yes. It's like, okay. It's like, what is your name? And then Darnell's like, ask the question. And it sliced it in. And we're like, huh, that's weird. Darnell's like, I don't like it. I was like, we're like forcing it from G. Yeah. We're like all pushing it. And it's like,
the harder you push, the more like shit start. The wind blows in the room. Like,
for the viewers, Darnell is an African American.
What?
Just for context.
I assume from the name.
Hey, now. Could be anybody's name.
This is my friend Demetrius.
That's my favorite part with Sean Strickland, that interview where he's like got the Hennessy and the fucking do-rag. He calls himself like Deshaun Strickland. Jesus. Sean Strickland's a fucking animal. He's like one of my dream podcast guests.
Dude, that dude
I would fucking love that.
Why? Like, that is one guy. I was watching docs and interviews about him as a person. Like, that is a dude that just loves to hurt people. Like, when he spars or like, there is no.
Yeah. Like him and Sneeko, I think. Bro, he got bullied.
Yeah, and that is a UFC level, like a pro UFC level fighter, just beating the shit out of Sneeko.
Because he like toyed with him, and then he gave him like 30 pretty good seconds.
Yeah.
Well, he was telling him the whole time, too. Here's what I'm about to do to you, and there's nothing you can do, or like something like that.
Like, how does it feel to know you can't hurt me? Like that kind of attitude.
Yep. He fucking bodied him.
Yeah, and then like my favorite part about that is he's getting shit beat out of him, and then you've got like 4 different people threw in white towels.
Oh yeah, everyone was throwing in white towels.
Like, don't kill him! Don't kill him! Don't kill him!
Oh, this is a board chase.
Hello.
Hi, Chase.
Apologies for what you're about to have to edit.
Oh yeah, dude, our editor, new editor. Guys, if you haven't met our new editor, Chase, come here real quick. This
Chase,
is our
come say hello.
New editor. He also works with Corridor. Fucking super talented dude. Right, we're expanding the team.
No,
show your face, dog. I couldn't see it. They just seen a white shirt walk in.
What's up, fellas?
But he's a new editor, super talented. Him, Finn. We're just expanding the team to this. Just get it as big as possible. Slow growth, but positive growth, especially with Unsub, cooking shows, whatever you come up with here shortly. Like, you have now teams to action on it. And Connor is doing it. Connor lives here now. Have we even told that? Like, you live here?
I don't know. Yeah, I live in the fucking Unsub house.
Yeah, Vegas, we were like, hey, this dude's super hyper talented at what he does. So we were like, hey, come on out. We'll figure it out. Cody helped. And then we were like, hey, let's set up this. And now he's creating content. So we have this. Everyone works.
I only have to give him like 3 blowjobs a week. Pretty good deal.
The gang buys a slave.
Yes, man.
That's the next episode.
Have we talked about the Gang Does?
Oh, I don't think we have.
So the
Pepperbox exclusive.
Dude, apparently we have, because people on the Pepperbox were starting to say, it's like, yo, they finally released the Gang Does shit.
Well, because we talked about doing that forever. Like, we've on the podcast, we've joked about doing like a series, The Gang Does, but then Pepperbox came out, and then it's like, There. Oh, well, that's obviously where we put this. Like, we just didn't know how to work it.
If you guys don't know about it, we've been, like Brandon said, we've been talking about it for years. It's like a Duck Dynasty style show, but it's just the Gang Does, like our group in San Antonio.
And it works really good, and it's awesome to see because Chase is helping with that, Finn is helping with that. I will say the quality was the one thing I was just like, yo, I'm happy right now.
Yeah.
I was like, this is that next level of vlog where it's cinematic, and then the jokes, the editing styles. Chase is, if you ever watch Corridor's VFX Artist React, that was your main cup of tea.
Just like that's my number one thing that I watch from Corridor is the VFX Artist React stuff. That's always been super interesting to me. That's always like my flight video. If I'm on like, traveling to, wherever the fuck I have to go that day, I always download that before I get on the plane. Just watch like 2 or 3 of those.
Is there an episode of The Gang Does on Pepperbox right now?
Gang Does World War II.
Just got released yesterday.
Oh, The Gang Does World War II on Pepperbox right now, guys.
Apparently it's very spicy.
Oh, dude, it goes. It's fun. It is the perfect amount of just amazingness. I was so happy with that. I had 0 notes. That was one of the times it got kicked. They're like, hey, any notes? Watch. I was like, no, that's fucking golden, guys. You just keep kicking, and we get to expand into that with like everything now because I still want to do high low, but
okay,
because I think that's
forgot that idea.
High low.
Well, that is a viral video.
Yeah,
and we'll keep that one close to heart until it launches because that is.
And I feel like there's still a way to do that on YouTube.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay,
yeah.
All right,
it will be on both. So that way we'll have the full process on Pepperbox, but then we can cut it to like sizable chunks for YouTube and then put that series out.
Yeah, put the actual full thing over it. That's great.
This is an episode full of secrets.
We'll tell you.
Yeah, we should probably talk about some things that the rest of the audience can know about.
I was like,
remember that story we can't talk about? How about that video we're going to record that we can't talk about?
We just do inside jokes the entire fucking episode.
Why'd
and
that
you
episode
bleed it up.
Why'd it fucking bomb?
Well,
all we have to do is just put in the title "Fat Electrician."
Yeah, we put his thumbnail up there no matter what. Dude, like, I wasn't even
can we throw him in the thumbnail?
We'll name this as like Fat Electrician Dies. His thumbnail.
As we just made fun of journalists for fucking clickbait.
Just do it. Welcome to the Unsubscribed podcast. No Fat Electrician here. I'll rant about communism if you want. Communism bad.
Hold on, do the voice though.
Hold on, wait, no. Today we're going to talk about my best Nick impression on the podcast is when he does his
or this. He does this.
That man very physically seethes.
If you guys don't like
seethe dilate.
It smells like his breath.
Angry all the time.
We talk about it. Nick is one of the hard. I'm decent at reading people. Nick, I've told him to his face. I was like, you are the only dude that still, when you answer the phone, I think you hate me.
Yeah. Dude, every conversation I have with him, he'll ask me a question and then I'll answer it. And then he goes, good. And I'm like, what the fuck was that?
It's called autism.
Or when you say, like, he'll call you. He will call you.
He calls me. I love him to death. He's one of my best friends. This motherfucker will call me just the middle of the day. I'll be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'll answer the phone, obviously, and I'm like, "What's up, dude?" And we'll talk for 5 seconds, and he goes, "Hold on, I'm going into the bank. Let me call you right back." I'm like, "Bitch, you called me. Like you're making your own plans. Why couldn't you have gone in the bank and called me when you left?"
That reminds me of like old school Adderall me, where it's like I would just like. Okay, got to do this, got to do that, do this, knock it out, knock everything out. Okay, I got to call this guy. All right, hold on, wait a second. I got something else to do real quick. I just knew that I had to call you, and so if you can't describe Adderall well enough, it's like especially like back when it would used to do something for me instead of just giving me massive anxiety. It's like instead of thinking like, oh God, I've got to call this person and talk about X, Y, and Z, blah, blah. By the time you get through that in your brain, Adderall you is just already dialed the phone and you're waiting.
You're
just knocking shit out.
Time to do thing.
Because it's legal methamphetamine that they push on children, and that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we should legalize regular methamphetamine for children.
That's the most Midwest shit you've ever said.
Tommy just doesn't act right without his pipe.
Yeah. He can't sit still in school.
Yeah, it's just... rocking back and forth.
You know,
his math scores are through the roof.
Education went way through the roof, just like dental bills went.
Rotten fucking teeth. God, my mom worked in it. Sorry, Cody's been wanting to say something for a really long time. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just thinking about Nick sprinting through the forest in a fucking tank top and just a tank top.
He's like, hold on, I gotta go to the bank.
Is he barefoot or with socks?
No, barefoot. Big old feet slapping in the woods.
Barefoot with this shirt on and only this.
Just crying and running.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh style. He's got his gay rabbit friend, just like Winnie the Pooh.
Wet socks, so he leaves feet prints wherever he goes.
I want to be running like a fucking like sprinting zombie. When you turn around, shoot him in the shoulder.
His arms are loose.
He's doing like the Titan run.
The ride and run. That's Ryden's run. He's the worst.
I remember
runner.
when I first started watching that show, you're like, oh, so now you see how Ryden runs? Like,
I said that gift. Yeah.
God damn it.
My son, he runs right now. I'm like, come on, buddy. He's running. He's like,
oh, just like loosey-goosey arms going crazy?
yeah. I'm like, bro, you got to pump the arms. Like, no, I do not, Daddy. I got there. I was like, okay.
You're correct. You're correct.
You do you, bud.
Like, technically correct, yes.
Little piece of shit. I'm going to fight you. Trout, you have you just did a video on, what was it, conspiracy, or what was the last video?
Last one was about
editing?
Editing?
Are you editing a video?
Yeah, I'm editing a video about the rise and fall of the American cowboy.
Oh. It died, it was 1910 was when it was like pretty much over?
Yeah, it was like the late 1800s. It was kind of, their job was taken over by barbed wire. And one of a few careers where everything ended with a fucking piece of metal. But for some reason, it was like the most requested video for me to cover on my last few YouTube videos. Everybody wants me to talk about cowboys. So making a video about cowboys should be out by the time this is out. So,
it was always the Great Depression in 1929 was what made it so that they couldn't LARP as cowboys anymore in their Sprinter vans and had to get a real job.
Sprinter vans.
Oh, that's modern cowboy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cody's like, are you bullying me right now?
Am I getting bullied again?
No, but you did kind of catch a stray on that one. I'm sorry.
Cody, I just seen him processing. He was like, he looks in the mirror.
I'm thinking of the modern fake Yellowstone, Montana, like the California cowboy.
California cowboy.
I hate that so much.
Well, I get shit every time. Show, may I have my hat, please? Every time I put on a shirt like this or wear a cowboy hat, I get so much shit because they're like, oh, bro moved to Texas 2 months ago and now he's wearing a hat and Western shirt. It's like, bitch, I worked on ranches and farms my entire life. I looked at a dude left a comment. He was like, this motherfucker moved to Texas and now he's wearing a cowboy hat. He's like a software engineer. I'm like, listen, mother, when's the last time you've seen a cow, you piece of shit? Just because you live in Texas doesn't make you a cowboy. Go work on a farm, go work on a ranch. You got soft hands, brother. Rant over.
That's funny. I like all three of us. Thank you for that, by the way. All three of us independently from each other. At no point did we coordinate in any way. Bought the exact fucking same type and brand of hat.
Stetson. 10X Stetson.
Is that it? Is that yours?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I got a Stetson. Yeah. Got a couple of them.
Oh shit, that is a Stetson. Son of a bitch.
So that's a nice one then.
It looks exactly like mine. It was me, you, and somebody else. We got the Resistol.
It was Nick.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah.
Oh, Resistol. Ugh. Roast him in the comments. All hat, no cattle.
Which I'm not gonna make that other joke either. I'm trying to be nice.
I know a joke, dude. That was one of the
dude. I got one too. Speaking of cattle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the secret inside joke episode of Unsub. Tune in for
this
the
is
next.
Brandon still bites his tongue because there's certain relationships not worth burning yet.
Also, you guys went to Jake's and you got bucked off.
I got bucked off a cow.
And then at midnight, you guys posted you playing chess here and then went to Jake's and then riding a cow. Did you ride the cow too?
Jake's
I did
last
not.
night?
No, this was like last week.
No, it was like 3.
Like
it was like 4 days ago, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, Connor got bucked off a cow. Cody,
I didn't ride the cow because it was like a 300-400 pound calf.
Good.
It was a strong little motherfucker, and so Connor tried to ride it for a while, and it kept throwing him off. And then a couple other people tried to ride it. It was a strong little guy.
Do they just buck?
They're just fast and strong, man.
I think she's only like a yearling. She's tiny. She's a heifer calf. And yeah, I hopped on. She did buck when I jumped on her. And then I hit the ground pretty hard to the point where the stitching on the side of my jeans is like embedded into my fucking leg. My knee's like black right now.
Nice.
The next morning I got up and I was like, I put my feet down and one of them was like cocked off to the side and I was like, why does it hurt to put my foot normal? And then it popped and I was like, oh yeah, I rode a cow last night.
Yeah, we all went over to fucking Jake Watson's house and just got, I don't know, a little hammered.
It's like, it's a recurring theme. We might have a problem.
You guys want to ride a cow? Like, fuck yeah. Let's go do it, man.
It's only a problem when you're an alcoholic and you stop making money.
Yeah. We're functional alcoholics. That makes it okay.
Don't listen to us.
Do as we say, not as we do, kids.
The guy said, as long as I'm making money, I can drink as much as I want.
Well, the thing is, when you're making a lot of money, nobody tells you that you can.
Like, as long as the content's going out, just fucking do it. You get better content, like riding a cow.
Riding a cow.
Sober you?
Yeah, no, I'm the fucking cow whisperer out there. Jake got no, I'm dead ass serious too. The night that we left to go to California for our little road trip, where Jake and I now bicker like a married couple because we've spent so much fucking time together. Love him to death, but
the man just doesn't know how to take roadhead.
Oh yeah, he rejects it. He kept pushing me off. He was like, "Stop! I'm not gay," and I was like, "Just take it."
You look bored.
I thought you were tired.
It suits me.
This isn't for you.
This is for me. I'm hungry.
Let's stop at a McDonald's then.
The night that we left to go to, or for our flight to California to drive back,
we don't have time to stop at McDonald's. We must keep going.
I need my protein. No,
I do you, you do me. We'll hot swap.
Same time. Right?
Who's driving?
Car steering.
That's what Tesla drivers use.
But there was a fucking hailstorm coming in. That wasn't the night your truck got up by hail, but giant storm. I went outside and the sky was like orange. I'm like, oh, shit's about to get real. So I texted Jake because he's about to like take a shower and go to bed. And I was like, hey, you want me to like call the cows and horses in? And he texted me back and he was like, yeah, that'd be great. Like, is how I read it. And what he meant was like, yeah, that'd be great. Like, I couldn't do it. And so I got all his horses and cows into the fucking stalls and like penned them up, chained everything, went inside. And then his wife was there and she was like, what were you out there doing? I was like, oh, I penned up all the cows and horses. And she goes, all of them. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, all of the cows and horses. And I thought I did something wrong. I was like, yeah. Like, is that Jake told me that I should do that.
Now it's just like a death match in there.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't put them together.
There's one horse is like a beta fish.
No, I
just holding everything in the betas.
I separated them.
It's a fucking war zone in there.
But they're like,
Jake just grabs a shotgun. Not again.
No,
like nobody's ever got them all in. I'm like the fucking Caesar Milana cows, dude. Apparently, they just listen to me. I slap them on the ass and shit as they walk into the stalls.
Seabiscuit can't be with
just
the
call
other
them in.
animals.
Got that soothing whisper, baby.
I did.
Lean in and tell them, get in that stall. You know you wanna.
They're afraid of the scared horse.
I like how my accent's gotten much more southern since I put on my cowboy hat. I'm like, we're in Texas now, baby. I'm from Indiana originally, but I like saying y'all and the N-word.
That was an Indiana thing too.
That's my word.
They do that. Is this cultural appropriation?
That's Southern culture, brother. You can't steal it.
South Carolina cops getting a little offended over here. Next, you're going to start using a fire hose.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just woke up and chose racism, I think.
You roll Cody out of bed. He's like, give me my German Shepherd and my fire hose. Somebody wants rights.
Oh, God.
Where?
Tag me in, coach.
Oh man, I can't wait. We're gonna hit that one precipice where it's like we're growing, and then everyone's gonna start watching it, and that's when these jokes that people are like, Mother of God. This is how did they
seen episode 148?
This is why we're not getting Tom Hanks.
Next week we have Tom Hanks on. No idea how that happened.
I just got casted to be on SNL too. Hopefully they don't find anything offensive I said on a podcast and my career becomes vastly more successful than it would have been if I had chosen to be on SNL.
That's never happened, Trout.
Never.
Speaking of, we should have him on.
Oh, we should
Y'all-
have,
y'all
we should
can
have
have
some grilled cheese sandwiches.
He's making them a night.
Make them a night.
I make him a night. That
Hey, did you see that fucking
talked to
clip
him.
that's going around? Really?
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I've been trying to get him on.
That dude is.
I talked to him on Instagram.
They're in Austin, aren't they?
Yeah. I talked to. Well, did you see the new clip going around from the I guess his show or whatever about Epstein Island?
No.
It's fucking funny.
Tire? It's called Tires.
Yeah, I think it's a movie.
They're like this. Like one of the chicks is like, well, that's how you end up on Epstein Island. And it's like a bunch of like just skanks, and he just goes, "Oh, dude, if you showed up on Epstein Island, they'd send you back." This pussy is spoiled. Send it back. He's like, they'd be disappointed, bro.
Cody. Oh, these are Cody's. There we go. I'll just put that over.
The shakes are finally stopping. Oh, those are yours. Oh,
What is it? What's today?
Wait, Shane. Wednesday.
Oh, shit.
Shane Gillis, we have bigger names coming on, but that's when if
Bigger
we
than
get Shane
Shane?
Shane Gillis would be fucking.
Bigger than Shane?
No, he would be our
Oh,
biggest one ever. I mean, Demetrius is in his prime. Demetrius Johnson was fucking peak. I didn't realize he was doing a podcast too.
I want to see him roll with Nick.
Just
for
oh my God.
Hilarious.
My own personal
Oh
satisfaction.
my god, the
Demetrius,
gang
he's like-
does. The gang does MMA.
Demetrius is like, because he's like 5'5".
He's a
like,
tiny dude.
He's a small dude.
5'2".
5'2".
So
5'2".
yeah, because he fights strawweight, like super light,
Featherweight?
feather.
I think he's feather.
But that dude is a mastercraft. He's considered a GOAT for a reason. If you haven't watched his fights, like
I started watching a couple of them. It's fucking scary.
that dude is a monster. Mighty
Him
Mouse.
and Nick. Let's just get him and Nick. Oh, the gang does. Yeah, the gang does
BJJ.
MMA.
Can I shit talk Nick again since he's not here?
Yeah.
Dude, last time he was in town, this motherfucker told me he could roll with a chimpanzee.
I don't know if you could do that.
No, absolutely not. I was talking about, I think you were there too.
Yeah,
We're talking about the hypothetical largest animal you could battle, and I draw the line at medium-sized dog. Like me and Beau. Have you ever been bit by a dog?
Does it have a collar or not?
No. Both of you are naked. This is also a
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate
hypothetical.
that. that
the
changes
dangly
things.
bits. Yeah.
All right.
Well, the dog's naked too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
All dogs are naked, Trout.
Hypothetically, you could bite the dog's dick off, is what I'm saying.
It's
I
a fair
think that's
match.
the least likely scenario of dick biting.
The dog jumps. It's like, oh, bites your dick, and you're like, you flip it over, and you're like, oh.
69ing the dog.
A 69 fight?
You let go. No, you let go.
I've got an Urban Dictionary entry now. It's a K69.
The K69.
No, but I draw the line at medium-sized dog. I've been bit by a fucking, like a Shih Tzu with like two teeth before.
Punch a dog.
Yeah, no, that pierced my hand. Shit hurts. Dog teeth hurt. But I seen like Beau. That motherfucker's muscular as hell.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, I'm naked. I'm fighting for my life against the love of my life, my dog Beau. He's a sweetheart. Chase, here's a picture of him. Thank you. That's probably like the limit of how I could.
Buddy, I love Beau to death. I could kill the shit out of Beau.
You're not gonna kill my dog.
I'm not gonna. I could.
No way.
Oh, I
What do you? What's
I'm
the?
do it now.
Where is he? I'll do it right now. Where is he? Get him down here.
Beau?
So much
got
worse
a
that
point
he's
to
using
prove.
his fists.
What's the upper limit animal?
I
Then
will
you
fucking
think?
strip in the backyard and kill Beau right now.
You know, battle my dog. We're gonna have a gladiator arena.
You're gonna just beat him up with your.
No, you just poke his eyeballs out until he's hurt enough and then choke him out.
Can
You
it
literally
be
can
a
just, like,
different
wrestle and
hypothetical
kill it.
dog? I don't
Okay,
like this.
so let's do
hypothetical.
my dog. My dog is the same size as
Yeah,
Beau.
Jeeves. It's Jeeves. I'd kill Jeeves.
Yeah.
Oh, I could kill the shit out of Jeeves.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You just gouge eyes and then choke out.
We're having a
You
conversation.
can just rip a dog's jaw.
What do you think you are, fucking King Kong ripping a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Horse shit.
I don't know how.
Have you ever been bit by a dog?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Let's
just,
hear the story.
I'm just now picturing the end of Old Yeller changing dramatically.
Wait a minute,
Like, kid, you
Just
gotta
a
do
naked
it.
guy.
He's like,
You just hear
Daddy's not tight. Oh, shoot him! Shoot him! Don't punch him to death! Shoot him! Old Yeller, get the gun! Get the gun! Get the gun! Stop punching him!
Dad just like starts stripping down. He's like, I've always been curious. He's got the dog in a chokehold.
Man, Old Yeller got weird at the last 10 minutes.
I think I downloaded the wrong movie.
The kid's foaming at the mouth. The kid got rabies. The kid gets rabies and
Dad takes his shirt off and
murders his dog.
It's an Uno reverse card.
Nick and his wife Peter chasing Old Yeller through the woods.
Running through the woods.
I can picture Nick and a chimp squaring off like that in the woods. Just Nick and a fucking wife beater.
He said it so confidently too. When we were having this conversation, it was like right there where we had the conversation. He's like, "I could fuck up a chimp." I was like, "No, you couldn't.
That's racist as Cody with you. Who are you, Cody?
He's like, "No,
Like the last non-racist on the podcast, and I guess Eli by proxy because he's kind of yellow and brown.
If I'm rolling with a chimp, I fuck it up." And I'm like, I did the like Joe Rogan thing where I'm like, "Their muscles are braided. Have you seen a shaved chimp before, bro?"
Dude, hairless chimps are terrifying.
Absolutely.
You've seen them.
Completely
fucking,
shaved. Oh
they
god,
look like Thor Bjornsson. Like they are fucking giants.
Chase, put up the hairless chimp picture here.
Hey, Jamie, bring it up.
Jamie, hold up. It's not just the fact that they're big; they're fucking lean as hell.
And have you seen the orangutan versus like all the sumo wrestlers for the? They like 6 or 10 jack dudes playing tug of war with an orangutan.
Yeah,
and the orangutan is like, and they're pulling, it's just holding on, and then it goes.
Yoink.
Yeah, and all the guys go "What?" and just fly forward. Nothing you can do against
terrifying.
that. Yeah, they have completely different muscle structure. So they're just like me rip off arm.
Mm-hmm. And the chimps, I was gonna say, chimps aim for your dick, dude. So in a naked fight, they're immediately like cup it, twist it, rip it off.
There's a fucking
in which case,
twist it.
I am officially done with the fight.
What is the upper limit of the animal that you would fight then? Medium-sized dog is too small for Brandon. Brandon Herrera, failed congressman. He could take on a
You've been waiting
medium-sized
an
dog.
hour and 48 minutes for that.
Dude, I wanted to drop it really early, but I felt it was too harsh early on. So everybody who's still here, thank you for hanging in.
I feel like there's different kinds of animals. It's like animals in the water, animals that are like, you know, a donkey. I feel like I could fist fight a donkey.
Well, a donkey and a medium-sized dog are on two different categories.
That's what I'm saying. You see, like it's like size of animal or like ferocity of animal.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, I
one
never
cat,
thought
a
of it.
medium-sized cat. Fuck no.
Dude, those things will f you up,
Like
dude.
a cougar or anything.
I have
Do you
one
know
on
like
the
a
two.
bobcat?
Oh, I thought you meant like a house cat. I'm like, I will stomp it. Like,
No, I thought he
so-
meant like bobcat.
What were you saying, Cody?
No, I was gonna say, do you remember the? I
God,
know
I
we
can
were talking
talk.
about cats attacking people. Do you remember the one where the guy
6
opens
minutes?
the?
Oh, never mind.
It's at Christmas and he opens up the present and the cat just like
ninja attacks him.
It's just didn't like what he did and it like ripped his fucking scalp open.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, good. Cats are the one animals you see.
But yeah, that was just a house cat. So yeah, like you're saying, you get a bobcat or fucking.
I got a story on house cats with that. Actually, it happened to my dad when I was growing up. We had a cat.
Happened to me,
I think
too.
his name was Buddy. Shut up. I think his name was Buddy. This is a cat I had early on. Had apparently gone into like our closet where my dad had like a couple old like World War II guns, something like that. Fucking pissed on him. Ooh. And so like the ammonia and everything. That is just such a fucking like that is. God, you've done a lot of damage on that one.
Yeah, thanks.
He's
for
You look
pissed
like
off.
an outside cat.
He wanted to. He basically, wanted to rub the cat's nose in the cat piss.
That's
And
not how
literally
they
just,
work.
Like did the thing that but like it's a thing.
Yeah.
And
Like before the internet, where we just listened, it's like, give your dog mayonnaise; it will help the shine of its coat. My dad still says
Really?
that.
Really?
Yeah,
I
my
didn't know that
dad
was a thing.
still, yeah.
Oh, it's probably because it's got eggs in it. Eggs are good for their coat.
Yeah. So probably where that came from.
he goes to try to do it, and the cat just like ninja rolls around as he's trying to no, fucking goes back around and latches onto his forearm. And they're in a linen closet, and it's drawing blood, and he's trying to peel it off, and it's drawing blood, and he just starts banging it against shit. It is the funniest mental picture. He's just fucking banging it around, and it's not letting go.
his cat arm against
And then finally, he's bleeding all down his forearm. Cat's beat the fuck up, unlatches, fucking runs away, and they were best friends after that.
Like, okay,
it was that mutual respect. You're just like, all right, you can fuck me up, I can fuck you up.
So I need to beat Squirt up.
Yeah, you have to fist fight.
That's
your cat.
exactly what I said.
That's what I heard.
Dude, I ever tell you my dad's gerbil story? Oh, that's a clip right there. That's gonna be a clip.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So my father was a firefighter for like
Gene Gear.
For
What's his name?
That's what I was picturing. I just pictured like
Gene. Y'all know his name.
Yeah.
What is it?
What's up? Pretty Woman.
Fuck. No,
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere's gonna pop up in the corner and come back.
Chase from the cheap seats.
He heard hamster.
So my dad, he was a firefighter in Atlanta for like 35 years, and he did the whole program where you remember when you were a kid and the firefighter comes into your classroom, just talks about like stop, drop, roll, like do all this stuff. So he did that for a while. One day, all the kids, like he went to this school. One day, all the kids were at lunch, and he goes in. There's a gerbil, the class gerbil, and he's like petting it, and it latches onto his finger, and so he does that instinctually, and it fucking hits the ceiling, and it fucking dies. And so he picks it up and just puts it back in the cage, and then the kids come in and he teaches his class and leaves.
Murdered their class pet.
He was so embarrassed and scared to say that he fucking killed it. He just laughed.
You just see it bounce off the ceiling, and is that looking? And you're like, shit.
Yeah, because
Is that dead gerbil?
oh,
Did he just like place it?
yeah, he just put.
He put it in its home.
Some weed chips on top.
Wood chips on top, like it's sleeping.
I'm just picturing its back legs and front legs are like 180 degrees apart.
He takes a little plastic igloo in the cage and sits it on top.
It moves it.
She's sleeping.
Gotta put it in one of the tubes.
On that note,
I think that's a good place to fucking end it.
Jesus Christ.
Cody, close us out.
Guys, thank you for joining the Unsubscribed podcast. I was joined today by Eli Double Tap, Brandon Herrera, Mr. King Trout, and myself, Donut Operator. Check out the after show on Patreon.
Kisses.